Welcome everybody to CFO Conversations. I'm your host Paula Kensington and I have the great pleasure of welcoming back Sue Rosen.
Thanks, Paula.
Good to have you back with us. We're talking today about self-awareness and specifically about what perhaps some people might have thought about soft skills, emotional intelligence. And I think really we're going to unpack that they're not really soft skills, they're actually quite hard. So what's your views on self-awareness and how important is it for today's leader?
Oh, Paula, I see it as absolutely essential. The technical skills that we bring to a role are at the core of what we do, but as we broaden our reach, we need to be able to engage with more people, we need to engage with different kinds of conversations and people from different backgrounds and understanding. And building an awareness of ourselves and then of our interactions with others becomes absolutely crucial to our development, both as people, as individuals, and as leaders, and how we engage with the people that we are bringing through our team and also the other stakeholders.
And I think the sphere of what makes us ourselves, at the heart of that is our technical competence. As a finance leader, we know that we've got that, we've ticked that box, but how are we thinking about the other quotients or the other attributes of making a great professional leader, like EQ, like visionary, like creativity, like experience and digital, how do we actually bring all of that with us? Because we know we have to have a whole 360 approach to ourselves from our technical competence and our softer skills, shall we say, but it's about also having the wheel of life and having the whole rounded set. If we're going to be a leader of others, we have to be able to lead ourselves first, right?
Yeah, and that's the key, is learning to lead yourself. So understanding, building an awareness of your own emotional responses, and then learning how to regulate those so that we learn to what I would call respond rather than react. So that really is finding a pause between a trigger, which might immediately, based on our prior experiences and our personality, might trigger a reaction in us, and learning through, for myself, this has been through mindfulness and meditation practices, learning to insert that pause between the trigger and the response so that we can communicate more effectively.
I think it's about trying to get comfortable with the fact that being mindful and having that perhaps meditation practice is not about having this sense of what's the word, like sort of call it woo or soft, sort of oh, that's a bit too creative, but it's really allowing us to have proper downtime, proper self-reflection time to be able to run when we need to. We've got to be able to rest properly to be able to run faster or further.
Rest and recovery are so important. And just to your point there about the idea of meditation and mindfulness maybe seeming a little woo-woo to people who have these very technical and analytical skills, I would actually really encourage people to look at the science now behind meditation practices. There is an enormous body of work showing huge benefits both to personal well-being and to physical and mental health and to interactions with other people. So that's an important part for me, and that's something that I'm really encouraging my clients to embrace, because if you don't understand what's going on within yourself, and practicing self-care so that you don't turn up to a meeting cranky and ready to tear somebody's head off, because you have got yourself in a place where you are truly present in what needs to happen in this meeting, rather than bringing all your baggage with you. And starting with looking after yourself is hugely important.
And I think, as I said before, we can't be a leader of others if we're not a true leader of ourselves. So think about your levels of self-awareness. Where are you on that chart? And think about perhaps doing some hard work around those soft skills.
Because they're certainly not easy to master.
That's right. Thank you, Sue.
Thanks, Paula.